Hello. Hi everyone. Are you able to hear me well? How are you? Prabha, are you able to hear me well? Prabhavati, are you able to hear me well? Please respond. Prabha, are you able to hear me well? Please respond in the chat box. I cannot see your response. Prabha and Seher, are you able to hear me well? Please respond in the chat box. Okay, fine, great. Prabha is not responding. So, Seher, what would you like to do? What you want me to cover? You want me to cover English or you want me to cover a case study? Please let me know in the chat box. As there are less number of students in class today, so I'll go with what you're going to say. Yeah, good evening, Prabha, Sunil and Seher. Is my voice perfectly audible for you? Okay, fine. Let's continue with English and then we're going to switch over to the case study. And we are also going to do a bit of this human resource management. So I hope whatever I am sharing on the board, it is perfectly clear to you. I mean, you can see it properly. Okay. Now, humor or humor. You can write humor as HUMOUR or HUMOR is the tendency of particular cognitive experiences to provoke laughter and provide amusement. Now, what is sense of humor? You might have heard this expression many times, like her sense of humor is good, his sense of humor is good. So, a sense of humor is the ability to experience humor. Fine? So if I say that Prabha, Seher and Sunil has got a good sense of humor, in that case I mean that you have got the ability to see things as amusing. Fine? Is it clear? Alright. Right. Now, are you able to follow me, Sunil? Humorist, a person who writes or tell amusing stories. Okay. Humorist. Now what is humorist? Funny or something that is funny and that makes you laugh. Her latest book is Humorist, Look at Teenage Life. Amusing. That means entertaining. Okay. And comedy is any humorous discourse generally intended to amuse, especially in television, film and stand-up comedy. Fine. I prefer Shakespeare's comedies to his tragedies. Okay. And the candidate forgetting his lines in the middle of the speech provides some good comedy. Now, who is comedian? A person whose job is to make people laugh by telling amusing stories or by copying someone. Okay. What is black humor? A amusing way of looking at or treating something that is serious or sad. So see, if I can find humor in something sad, that would be black humor. Fine. I hope different types of humor are clear to you, the definition of different types of humor. Is it clear what black humor is? Seher and Sunil, is it clear? Great. Now, crack. To make a joke or clever remark. He is cracking jokes. So if I say that you are cracking jokes, that means you are making jokes or you are passing clever remark. Drool. What is this drool? Amusing, especially in an unusual way. Fine. A drool remark, expression or person. Fine. So something that is amusing in unusual way. For drool. You want me to file sentence for drool, right? Okay. See. Now, how to use drool in a sentence? That is what you are asking, right? Okay. Amusing, especially in an unusual way. So when it comes to a sentence, Nick is very drool. He has got a very good dry sense of humor. Okay. Is it clear, Prabhavati? Okay. Black humor is, many people you might have seen, they pass on jokes when the situation is tough so that people can feel light. That would be a black humor. Okay. For example, let me give you one black humor joke. You want me to quote out one black humor joke? Okay. See, an old Arab lived close to New York City for more than 40 years. Okay, let me put it on the board. Okay. The black humor joke. Is Prabha the only student in class? How about Seher and Sunil? See, this is black humor. And old Sunil, you are feeling a bit light today. What is the reason? You are not as attentive and chirpy as you used to be in earlier classes. I don't know. Okay. An old Arab lived close to New York City for more than 40 years. He would have loved to plant potatoes in his garden, but he's alone, old and weak. His son is in college in Paris, so the old man sends him an email. He explains the problem. Beloved son, I'm very sad because I can't plant potatoes in my garden. I'm sure if you were here, you would help, son. Okay, you would help and dig up the garden for me. I love you, your father. The following day, the old man receives a response, email from his son. Beloved father, please don't touch the garden. It is there that I have hidden the thing. I love you too, Ahmed. At 4 p.m., the US. Okay, so this is like you can see, his father has written something serious, and the kind of answer his son has given, it's like a black humor, right? Is it clear, Prabhavati? Another? Okay. Hi, George. How are you? Suraj, is this your first class? So today we are covering vocabulary and case study, and we will also do a bit of human resource management, George. Okay, so how are you doing, Suraj? Great. Okay, so Suraj, please be very regular in class, otherwise your grades will be affected. Okay. And moreover, if you are not able to follow anything at any point of time, then in that case you can ask me again and again. Okay. Don't be transparent. Don't hesitate in asking something, laying down your grudges in front of me. Fine. Okay. So George, Seher, Sunil, Prabha, and Suraj. Suraj, excluding Suraj because he hasn't received the classchatter.com password. I have uploaded one, assignment on classchatter.com, right? I hope you have got the notification for the same. So start solving it. It's with the name case study. Okay. And just try to solve it by next Thursday. Okay. Now, let's switch over to the next thing, that is dry humor. Now, what is this dry humor? Dry humor is very amusing in a way which is clever and not loud or obvious. So dry humor is something which is clever but not loud or obvious. Let me give you an example of dry humor. Okay. So see, dry humor example or joke. Let me put some dry humor joke. Okay. Yeah. See, a sandwich walks into a bar, okay, and the bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. So that is a dry humor. Okay. So dry humor is like a sandwich will walk. Oh, okay, you can't see. Okay, let me put it. So see, what is happening here in this? A sandwich is walking into the bar, and when bartender meets the sandwich, he says, we don't serve food here. Yeah. Is it clear what dry humor is? Is it clear, everyone? Suraj, are you able to follow me? Suraj, Sunil, George, Seher, and Prabha. How about you, Suraj and George? Please let me know. I have given you the sentence for dry humor, Prabha. See, a sandwich will walk into a bar and bartender will say, sorry, we don't serve food here. So that is a kind of, like we can say, dry humor. Is it clear, Prabha? And George? Facetious. Not serious about a serious subject in an attempt to be amusing or to appear clever. So if someone is not serious about a serious subject, then that would be a facetious remark. Like, let me give you a facetious remark. Sometimes you might have seen children. What they do, when you speak, ask them to study during the examination, they'll just make funny things that, okay, you too, I mean, something funny. Okay, they won't take it seriously. Okay, so that would be like facetious. For example, yeah, facetious. Okay. See, facetious is a useful word to describe something that is humorous or meant to be humorous. If a joke falls flat, then you are back off from it by saying that you are only being fictitious. So, facetious means clever, amusing in tone. For example, the remark was facetious, but it got to the question that weighs heavy on many Syrian Kurds. Or let me put one easy sentence. Okay. I'm just going to type it. So if someone makes a joke about something serious, okay, that would be facetious. Okay, for example, I'm just going to put it on the board. I'm going to type it on the board. Okay, so let me give you an example. No, this is the same one. Wait. For example, if someone has lost a job, that is a serious subject. But if you'll crack a joke on that, then that would be a facetious remark, right? The definition of facetious is a joke made about something serious. An example of facetious is someone saying that people whose home has been burned down don't have, they don't have to worry about whether the housekeeper did a good job. So see, if someone homes has been burned and you say, and you will crack a joke on that, okay, that housekeeper, because house has been burned, why it needs a housekeeper, right? That would be a facetious remark. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? I'm sorry. Yes, Prabha. Now, Suraj, are you able to follow me? Suraj and Mohammed Rijai, are you able to hear me? Well, please respond in the chat box. For those students who don't respond in the chat, I mean in the class, they will be marked as absent. And attendance is very, very important from the point of view of grades. How about others? Funny. Amusing, causing laughter. Do you know any funny jokes? It's not funny. Don't laugh. It's not that funny. No matter how disastrous the situation is, there is always seems to be a funny side to it. Gag. Have you ever heard this word before? Gag. Anyone out there? Prabha, Seher, George, Suraj, Sunil. No. Mohammed Rijai and Mohammed Mahfouz. No. So see, what is gag? Noun, informal, a joke or funny story, especially one told by a comedian. So I did a few opening gags. So gag is a funny story that is being told by a comedian. Okay? Okay, fine. Gallow humor. Have you ever heard this term before? Gallow humor? Jokes or humorous remarks that are made about an unpleasant or worrying subject, such as death and illness. So gallow humor is something that is the remark that is being made about some serious subject. Okay, but that is disturbing. Let me give you an example of a gallow remark. Okay. 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 Let me type the example on the board itself. Okay. So something related to if see death is a very very disturbing subject. But if someone is going to crack a joke, that would be a gallow humor, right? Like if I say once you'll die, you would like to leave. See if see if I am about to die, yes. And if you say that which one you will choose, you want to go to heaven or hell, it would be a gallow remark. Okay. See, I am about to die. And my family is disturbed. Okay, and if you ask me this question, that would be a gallow humor. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Mohammed Mahfouz, Mohammed Razai, Sunil, Suraj, George, Seher, and Prabhavati. Great. Suraj, you are not responding. What is the issue? Are you not able to follow me? Let me give you an example of a gallow humor. Okay. See, what are you saying? Okay, fine. I'm not getting you, Sunil. What are you saying? What is this Chan is coming in between? This is the gallow humor. See, first the doctor told me the good news. I was going to have a disease named after me. Yes, correct. Okay. So this is the gallow humor. Like doctor knows that, I'll be getting one disease and he is passing, joke by saying that that disease will be named after me. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, good. Now, hilarious, extremely amusing, and causing a lot of laughter. He didn't like the film at all. I thought it was hilarious. Jest. Do you know what jest is? Anyone out there? Do you know what jest is? Have you ever heard this term before? Jest? See, Jest is something which is said or done in order to amuse. His proposal was no jest. He was completely sincere. So jest is something which is being done to amuse someone. Okay. So don't take, my warning as a jest. Okay. I'm quite, don't take my warning as a jest. Otherwise, you're going to suffer. This is what, this is how we use it. Is it clear what jest is? Prabha, Seher, George, Suraj, Sunil, Mohammed, Mehfooz and Rijal. Okay, good. Joke everyone knows. Now, let's do one case study. Let's solve one case study. Okay. As you are not having classes with, like Jude, I would like to cover some case studies in class so that we don't miss that part. Now, the downfall of a promising employee. I hope everyone is able to see the board properly. If you're not able to see it, just let me know. Please let me know if you're not able to see the board properly. Is everyone able to see the board properly? Mohammed, Mehfooz, Mohammed Rizai, Sunil, Suraj, George, Seher and Prabha. Okay, great. Now, reliable courier profits and reputations are at stake due to poor performance of its chief operations manager, and this sets Sumit Sethi wondering about the result of his move to promote a promising employee. Sumit Sethi was tired and dejected. Okay, his company reputation and profits were at stake. Sumit has believed Gopal to be a promising employee, so he had recently promoted him to the top position in operations. But Gopal's apathetic behavior has now resulted in a major crisis for reliable couriers. Okay. Now, Sumit was a bright student, topping his class in school. He always wanted to start his own business, but unfortunately his father passed away in his last year of commerce graduation, and Sunil was held back by family responsibilities. After his graduation, he started his career as a marketing executive in a well-known logistics company. His hard work, dedication and people skills led to quick promotions, and within 4 years he rose to the position of regional manager. In the meantime, he has taken good care of his family. His younger brother was now in a good engineering college, and his only sister got married and settled. 2 years ago, he saw a good business opportunity in courier services and started Reliable Courier. Besides nationwide delivery services, Reliable Courier has the same day intra-city delivery services through bike messengers and scheduled pickups and delivery services for major clients. Sumit has now recruited Gopal Verma, a fresh graduate from low-income family. Okay, as his assistant to manage his routine office work. Sumit found Gopal hardworking and enthusiastic, showing keen interest in learning other aspects of business. Sumit's business strategy was focused on institutional business, and he impressed his corporate clients by excellent services. Okay, so Reliable core strength was its streamlined operations. The key person behind this was dynamic. Chief Operations Manager Vineet Seth Reliable has now become a well-known player in courier services and has grown from a staff of 20 to 300. All the old employees were rewarded with promotions, and Gopal was made the Assistant Operations Manager. Last month, Reliable has won a major contract of serving 500 branches of Indian National Bank. This was a critical project. Okay, it would double Reliable's profit this year, and if serviced well, could lead to similar contracts with other major banks. Things were moving in a nice position, in a satisfactory manner, but just then there was a personal urgency required Vineet Sethi to move to Australia, and so he resigned. This came at a time when Sumit was extremely busy planning a new premium service called Next Flight Out, which could be first in India for achieving same-day deliveries across India for important packages. Sumit was continuously traveling to meet out and work out a collaboration with few airlines. So since Sumit has promoted Gopal as Chief Operations Manager with good raise and perks, Gopal has already worked as an Assistant Manager Operations. Sumit also thought that instead of selecting an outside candidate from the top operations force, select Gopal with enthusiasm other employees, as it has supported the scope for good performance getting the top job. Soon after promotion, Gopal began having personal problems, including financial ones. Sumit asked his accountant to give Gopal a personal loan, which he could pay back in installments from salary. Okay. Gopal was also lax in the operation reporting, and sometimes Sumit was unaware of his whereabouts. Gopal has cited personal problems when Sumit has asked him. Yesterday, Sumit has received a complaint from the head office of INB that urgent packet was still undelivered and that there were many instances in the last month of important packages not delivered on time. And when he contacted Gopal, was not responding in a satisfactory manner to his queries. Sumit was shocked but promised the INB officer that he would resolve their problems immediately. Okay. Sumit soon discovered that there were many operations issues lying unattended. Sumit terminated Gopal's employment, okay, because he was not performing up to the mark. As Sumit now tries to pacify his major client, he also wonders if he could have done anything earlier to help Gopal manage the responsibilities of his job, or was it fair on his part to terminate someone who badly needed an income? So case study questions are give 3 reasons for Gopal's failure as a chief operations manager. If you were there in Sumit's place, how you're going to deal with Gopal? Is it clear? Is the case study clear to you? So write down the answers in the chat box itself. Stay here. Okay. So Prabha, George, Suraj, Sunil, Mohammed, Mahfouz, Najat has joined late. Sujit has also joined late, and Joe has also joined late. Najat, Sujit, and Joe, are you there? Okay, you have joined a bit late. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So have you followed the case study? All 3 of you? Joe, Najat and Sujit? So just type the answers for these questions. Sujit, did you follow the case study? Sujit, Najat and Joe. Fine. What we are going to do, let me scroll it up. Okay. You can read it again, everyone out there, so that you can understand it properly. First of all, you have to read from Sumit till business. So everyone please read from here till here. Okay? Just come on, just do it. Everyone needs to do the same. Is it clear, everyone out there? Joe, Sujit, Najat, Mohammed Mahfouz, Sunil, Suraj, George and Prabha. Is it clear what you will have to do? Just read it. Okay, fine, great. Come on, please focus on the case study. Have you read it from here till here? Should I scroll it down? Has everyone read it till here? Business. Should I scroll it down? Okay. But others, who have joined it for their sake, I have just, scrolled it up so that they can also, read it. It should be a team thing. Yeah. Now what you have to do? You have to read it from Sumit till top job. Is it clear? A piece of writing or play which uses this style. Satire may rely more on understanding the target of humor and thus tends to appeal to more mature audiences. Her play was biting, cruel satire on lives in 1880s. Clear? Is it clear what satire is? Prabha, Sunil, Joe and Mohammed Nefus. Is it clear what satire is? Wit. The ability to perceive and express in an ingeniously humorous manner the relationship between seemingly incongruous or disparate things. Let me give you an example of a wit. Okay. Now what wit is exactly, you must be wondering. Right? So can anyone give me an example? Okay. Can anyone give me an example of a wit? No, give me an example. Can anyone give me an example? Okay, anyway. Now, let us do one passage, okay, on wit, on humor. Now, see, this is a passage you'll have to read and then you'll have to answer the questions related to it. Humor, the tendency of particular cognitive. What is cognitive? Does anyone knows what cognitive is? What is cognitive? What is the meaning of this word cognitive? Please let me know. See, cognitive is the study of mental processes such as attention, language, memory, perception. Okay? Is it clear? Prabha, Sunil, Joe, Mohammed Mahfouz, is it clear what cognitive is? Okay, great. Experiences to provoke laughter and provide amusement affects how we perceive and respond to life. See, one situation, many people, they don't have a good sense of humor. They won't smile even if you're cracking the, most silly jokes, right? So it's as you see life. It's on your perception, okay? It's on your perception, and that's how you see life, right? Some people, they are going to crack jokes to make you feel light even in the worst situation, right? It enhances the quality of life and may relieve the body from so many. So see, if you are humorous in nature, you will never be tensed, and if you are not tensed, you will never fall prey to heart diseases, diabetes, right? So it keeps you light, right? In fact, humans are only creatures on earth that are endowed with the ability to laugh. The difference between humor and laughter is that humor is perceptual, okay, process, while laughter is a behavior process. So if I'm going to perceive something as humorous, then I'm going to laugh. That would be a behavior response. Okay. Is it clear? What is the behavior response and what is perceptual process? Okay, great. The differences between humor and laughter. Okay, this we have read. People of all ages and culture responds to humor. It's not like people in India are going to, they are going to smile at something humorous and people in America won't. People of all ages and culture responds to humor. The majority of people are able to experience humor, to be amused, to laugh or smile at something funny, and thus they are considered to have sense of humor. Okay? The hypothetical person lacking a sense of humor would likely to find the behavior induced by humor to be inexplicable, strange, or even irrational. So, those people who are damn serious, okay, those people who have, who are tough, if you are laughing at a, humorous situation, they will find it, they won't find it convenient. They will take it as an offense too. There are so many people of that kind, right? They'll find it strange. Okay? Now, though ultimately decided by a personal taste, the extent to which a person will find something humorous depends upon the host of variables including geographical location, culture, maturity, level of education, intelligence, and context. So how humorous you see something, it's on your geographical location, your culture, your maturity level, level of education, intelligence, and context, right? Regular laughter sessions can have important effects on our health and well-being, right? So if you are okay. So, for instance, laughter is considered to be, so it's the best medicine, right, to be stress buster, and researchers found a direct link between laughter and healthy functioning of blood vessels. Laughter causes the dilation of the inner lining of blood vessels, the endothelium, and increases the blood flow. So, if you're laughing a lot, it will increase your blood flow. Okay. It also has been shown to lead reductions in stress hormones, cortisol. So, if you laugh more, you will have less amount of cortisol and epinephrine, that is a stress hormone. When you are stressed out, these hormones are being produced into your body. Clear? When laughing, the brain also releases endorphins that can relieve some physical pain. Okay? Laughter also boosts the number of antibody producing cells and enhances effectiveness of T cells, a type of cells that lead to a stronger immune system. So if you laugh more, you'll fall sick less. Fine, Sunil, Prabha, Joe, and Mohammed. Is it clear? No, no, it's not like laughing in the chat. It's like laughing, individually. Now, please solve these 4 questions and then we'll switch over to the next thing. Yeah. Okay. Just solve all the 4 questions. Okay. Now, what you have to do, I'll tell you. Now, so let me give you an online exercise for this. So you have to, okay, let me give you an online exercise related to this, okay? just click on the link which is there in the chat box and start solving this exercise, please. And let me know your scores later on. No, Prabha, just click on the link, please. Just solve it online, please. Prabha is solving it. How about Sunil and Joe and Mohammed? Are you people solving it online as well? Sunil, Joe and Mohammed Mahfouz, are you solving it online or not? Please let me know in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. Joe, why are you not responding? Are you done with it? Please let me know. Okay, so what was your score, Sunil and Prabha? Oh my God, I got one incorrect. Okay, I thought you got one correct. Well done, Prabha. How about you, Sunil? What was your score? And Mohammed Mahfouz, what was your score? Okay. No issues, Sunil. Great. Now, Mardi Gras Carnival. Have you ever heard about this festival before? So it happens in Louisiana. Okay. So Louisiana hosts one of the most well-known celebrations, that is Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday. So Mardi Gras is a French word. It means Fat Tuesday. This holiday is sometimes called Shrove Tuesday. Okay. People wear masks and costumes, overturn social conventions, dance, organize competitions and parades, as you can see in the picture. Okay. Related popular practices were associated with celebrations before the fasting and religious obligations associated with Pentateuch season of Lent. Today, Mardi Gras is celebrated in many parts of the world like Brazil, Belgium, Panama, Italy. The American town which holds the biggest celebration is New Orleans, Louisiana. It was the French explorers who started this celebration on the Mississippi River in the late 17th century. Parades are divided into organizations called crews. These crews are responsible for all aspects of their parades. The parades go in the streets ruled by king and queen. Beads, double balloons and cups are thrown to the throngs of spectators by riders as souvenirs of Mardi Gras. Okay, so let me now let me tell you about Mardi Gras in brief. Okay, then we'll proceed ahead to the questions. See, when it comes to Mardi Gras, what happens? Why is it being celebrated? That is the question, right? What people do exactly in Mardi Gras? They will wear designer costumes. There will be parades and everything. Okay, fine. So they will be colorful. Okay. So why is it being celebrated? That is the question, right? Now, see, that is a Christian holiday and that is a cultural phenomena. Okay, so it's a carnival kind of a festival. Okay. According to historians, Mardi Gras dates back thousands of years to pagan celebrations of spring and fertility. So they celebrate it because it marks, celebrations of spring and fertility. Fine. Is it clear? What Mardi Gras is? No. So we are done for today. We are going to solve these questions in the next class. And do you have any questions for me? Okay, so that's it for today. Don't forget to fill the feedback form, fine. And if you have any queries, please write it down in the feedback form, okay. And don't forget to have a look at the assignment which is there at classchatter.com, okay. Just try to finish it on time. Yeah, sure, you can do it. Everyone can do laughing. That is a good exercise. That is a stress buster actually. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye. See you tomorrow at the same time.